What up, folks? It's your pal, Coach Vino, and this is the Glass Half Full podcast where we turn setbacks into comebacks. Let's go.
Yo, everybody goes through setbacks, but don't let these setbacks make you take a step back. Step back from the situation, put your brush down, envision the picture you're painting, because everybody goes through setbacks.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. I am Coach Vino, the people's bartender, your certified coach from the Boogie Down Bronx. I hope everybody's doing well since the last time we hung out. I am doing absolutely fantastic. Look, life isn't perfect, right? I've got some good things and some bad things going on. And, one thing I don't do is I don't dwell on the negative. That's why this podcast is called Glass Half Full. I try to look at things, as positively as possible, understanding and acknowledging that there are challenges in my life. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about feeling sorry for yourself. I don't want to come across like a dickhead, but, a lot of you guys throwing yourself little, pity parties. You got to take it easy. It's important to recognize and address any kind of emotions you might have going on and whatnot, but dwelling too long in self-pity, that is counterproductive. I've been through some shit in my life. I've been through a lot of shit. But one thing I never did was I never let all of these challenges I've had in my life keep me from trying to do better and to be better. Some of the things that have happened to me in my life were out of my control, and some of them I did myself because I fucked up. But at the end of the day, one thing I never did is said, why me? Sure, there's been times where I may have said, damn, I wish life wasn't so hard, and I wish that some things were a little easier for me. But I never said, why me? And it's okay if you do that once in a while. Sometimes it's just a kind of a reaction you have to when life's kicking your ass. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to sit in that, right? You want to shift from self-pity to empowerment. That's the way you move forward. That's the way you get shit done. So today I want to talk about different strategies you can use to help shift from, this pity party, to the dopest, party in town, empowerment. And one of the first things you can do is to acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel sad or disappointed. You acknowledge these emotions, but without judgment. You allow yourself to fully experience them, right? And then move on. Okay, the feelings are real. They're not real. So you want to experience them. You just don't want to live in them. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to reflect and you want to understand. Take time to understand why you feel the way you do. Identify the root cause of your emotions and how you can address them more effectively. What is it that's causing these feelings of self-pity? If you just dwell in the pity itself, but you don't know what's causing it, makes no sense. How are you supposed to fix it? Another thing that really helps is practicing gratitude. And this is big for me. Because like I said, I've had a challenging life. And things are still not perfect, right? There's still challenges that come along because we're human. But as I said early on, I try to look at life glass half full. That's the name of the podcast. And part of the way I do that is by practicing gratitude. I focus on what I have rather than what I lack. Practicing gratitude can shift your mindset from negativity to positivity. And that can make it a lot easier to move forward. Something else you could do is you could set goals and start taking action. Just try to identify small, achievable goals that can help you improve your situation. And by taking action, even the smallest action, it helps you to provide a sense of control and purpose. Because a lot of times when we're in this self-pity mode, we think we have no control over anything. We feel like we have no purpose. So how do we get some of that back? By making shit happen. And one other thing that is really something that it's crazy I even have to say this, but we know that it's an issue, especially in the world we live in today. It's look for support. Find support. Talk to friends, family, a therapist, a coach. Share your feelings with other people. And they might be able to provide you with comfort and perspective. And that makes it a lot easier to move past this feeling of self-pity when there's someone that you know and trust that's going to say, you know what, man, I got you. I understand how you're feeling. What can I do? I'll just listen if you need me to. If you want a hug, whatever the hell it is. You want to go on vacation, whatever it is. Let's let someone be there for you. We don't have to do this alone, but so many people do. It's our pride. It's our ego. We don't want to inconvenience anybody, or we don't want anyone to know that we're suffering. And then you want to develop resilience, right? You want to work on building resilience through positive self-talk, mindfulness, and stress management techniques. Because here's the deal. When you feel like shit, you talk shit to yourself, okay? That's negative self-talk. And you don't want to do that. Because resilience is going to help you bounce back much more quickly from any of your setbacks. If you tell yourself, all right, I feel down, this kind of sucks, but I know I could do this. And you meditate, or you go for a run, or you do whatever it is that's going to make you feel alive, that's going to help you to manage these stressful moments, you're on your way. And you want to focus on solutions. Instead of dwelling on problems, you focus on finding solutions, right? You can't solve a problem with more problems. You know what I'm saying? So you find solutions. And this proactive approach, that can help you feel more empowered and less stuck. And like I said earlier before, part of the pity party thing is when we feel like we have lost control and we have no purpose. So when you find solutions and you look for solutions and you work towards them, you could feel empowered and hopeful about the future. And one more thing that I think is really, really helpful is the simple act of engaging in activities. You should engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Now, mind you, don't do them to cover up whatever it is that's fucking with you. Do them to help you heal from them, to help you move on from them. So that's why the first thing I said about in this podcast is acknowledge your feelings. Acknowledge what the hell's going on. Okay? And as you move past those feelings, do things that are going to make you feel good. Hobbies, exercise, socializing. These are things that can help lift your mood. And they help you provide distractions from negative thoughts. Because if you acknowledge the emotions and shit that you have going on, but you do nothing to help move forward to replace those emotions and feelings, they're gonna come right back because you put nothing in their place. So I hope that this list of techniques proves useful to you. Because while it's natural to feel sorry for yourself at times, it's these kind of strategies that can help you move forward and move beyond the self-pity and to leave the pity party. You could do an Irish goodbye, and take positive steps towards improving your situation. Because you can't be your best self unless you know who your worst self is. So acknowledge that and then move forward. Well, I hope today's podcast proved useful for you guys. If it did, please leave a review and help Vino feed the hungry algorithm. If you or someone you know would like to work with Coach Vino, you can visit my website at coachvinollc.com. Or if you just want to hang and bang with Coach Vino on social media, you can find me anywhere at Coach Vino LLC. And I'll be sharing my love for libations and motivation. That's all I got for you guys today. Remember, if nobody else tells you, Coach Vino appreciate you. Cheers.
I find it hard to reveal these thoughts and express what I'm feeling in a hip-hop form. But I was born to succeed, so as long as I breathe, ain't nobody on this earth gonna crush my dreams. Yo, this might be the end of the verse, but this is just the start of a new beginning. Word.